Hello, I'm Lisa Campbell with Aspen University. It's December 12th, 2018. If I were a consultant and the consultee expressed to me that they were on a job that was so stressful that they never imagined that managing a staff of 7 could be so draining, or that everyone on the job has different agendas and that no one seems to realize that she can't please everyone all the time, one of the responses that I would prefer would be, "It sounds like you feel a lot of pressure to keep everyone happy, and no one seems to realize how hard it is." This would be a form of restating the problem while showing empathy at the same time. I would hope to be helpful and responsive. I would choose this response over the second response, which stated in the example, just from talking to you for 10 minutes, I can see that you're not assertive enough and your employees have lost respect for you. I think one goal of our work together could be to help you to become more assertive." Sure, you might want to help the person become more assertive, but to be judgmental or objective in that way seems a little harsh, intimidating possibly, rather than empathic. The first statement is a way to clarify and paraphrase, which helps both myself and the consultant, both myself as the consultant and the consultee know that each other understands the point that each other is trying to make. In this postmodernistic philosophical statement, the focus is more toward a solution and is subjective. I prefer the method of solution-focused consultation. One of the stronger statements I found important in Scott's book from 2014, Counselor as a Consultant, was, "This perspective requires cultural competence, active listening, and a willingness to encourage clients as they acquire a more affirming perspective of current problems or concerns and construct new realities." In the second scenario, a consultee has approached a school counselor for help with a child. The consultee is worried about a child who cries too easily and wonders if something is going wrong at home. The first consultant asks the consultee to explore and tell a little more about what they are seeing. They have displayed a more caring, empathic approach by making this statement. The second consultant seems to miss the mark to me. They do not acknowledge that they were actively listening and responds with an incongruent statement, such as, "When is the next faculty meeting?" which to me did not really have anything to do with the immediate concern that the consultee was expressing. I would choose both of the first responses in each scenario for a lot of the same reasons. It is important to let the client know that I am listening, that I'm hearing what they're saying, and that I'm willing to move through the process with them. Good rapport can be built when the consultant displays active listening. Also important is reflection of feelings, using clarifying statements, and speaking on the level of the client. Another thing I like about the solution-focused consultee consultation is that you can use the miracle question, which I really have liked learning about throughout these courses in counseling. And I think that people really do tend to learn about how to find a solution when they follow that format. So, in conclusion, I think that a patriarchal or culturally competent statement, such as one that is judgmental or tells about a person's personality or flaws, should be left out of the consultation process, because that would definitely hinder the relationship that you're trying to build with a consultee as a consultant. And the book that I like to get a lot of this information from was Counselor as a Consultant by David Scott, Roel Chadwick, and Daniel Kissinger, from 2014 to 15, which was published